Hi everyone. So I am today going to discuss about 7 mistakes which new entrepreneurs make when doing their online marketing. What are these 7 mistakes? So mistake number 1, trying to be everywhere on online. See, we love social media, of course. We think that okay, social media when we post will generate leads for us. But what we are doing is we are on Twitter, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, we are everywhere. Now, what happens? It becomes very, very hectic for us to be present everywhere on all the media, and also it gives almost no result to us. Are you facing this problem? Right? But what we have to do is we have to fix one or two platforms which are absolutely correct for us. How you decide that? See, you know your target audience who actually buys your products. Think about it. If I want to hire employees in my company, okay, whom will I go to? Maybe I'll go to some online job portals or I'll go to some HR consultant. Now, if someone runs an HR consultancy, who is their target client? Anyone having employees or any corporation growing up. Okay, so those are their clients. Now, again, in that also, if we go in detail, some consultancies are very, very well established. So they have few clients in hands. They can obviously go for companies who have more than maybe 50 employees. Okay, some companies are brand new, so they have to fix their audience as new startups who are looking forward for employees at a lower salary base and who are looking for freshers. So you have to fix your client. Now, once we fix our client, so we know where we can find our clients. Now, this same HR consultancy, where will they find their clients? They will find it on LinkedIn. They will find it on Facebook business, maybe the people who are using Meta business. Correct? So that's how you fix your social media. So think about what business you are running and what are your clients. Second mistake which new entrepreneurs make is skipping audience research. Now, as I said that you know your target audience. If you don't know, then do a research. See, it's not that okay, I have in my mind who is using my products. I am selling jewelry. Obviously, ladies will wear it. Ladies exactly which age group, which profession. If your jewelry is too loud, maybe that is meant for weddings. So if it is meant for weddings, your audience target audience is different. Now if my jewelry is very sleek, the target audience is different. Okay, so exactly decide few points about your audience, their age, their profession, which city they are from. Means all that it comes in demographics. Apart from that, where does your client likes to hang out? Maybe your client is someone who likes having parties, so you design jewelry which can be worn in parties. Okay, maybe your client love movies, movies, maybe romantic movies, so you can actually focus on clients who are fan of Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, so similarly you decide what exactly is your client. So there are different criteria on which you can make a client persona. Third mistake is focusing too much on selling. Now, when I say too much on selling, see, I have seen people posting only products. Buy this, special offer, this. But you know what? On social media, we lack a basic thing called trust. People don't know you personally. Why will they invest money on you? So, first thing is on social media, you have to generate some trust. Once the trust is generated, only then you will start getting orders. How the trust will come? Of course, by adding value. For example, if you are working in a field of fashion, maybe you are a supplier of this coat. Okay, so I don't know how to select my coat. Maybe you can publish a few posts on how to select coats, what are the design elements, what kind of button should be present on coat. Okay, so plan your content. When you add value in customers' life, they will obviously come back to you. Okay, fourth thing is ignoring email marketing. I have seen people going on WhatsApp. All that is good. But email marketing is something which is going to last forever with you. If you remember old times, we used to have Orkut. We used to have multiple platforms, right? But then what is still existing, that email id which you created maybe 10-15 years back, it is still there with you. So you cannot ignore email. Obviously choose email marketing to target your clients do check their emails. A fifth mistake is inconsistent branding or messaging. Now for example, if I keep sending you messages, let's say now branding includes two things: one, visual; another is text. Okay, what words are coming out of my mouth, what words are coming out in my social media post, what words are coming out in my emails, on my website, on my Instagram bio, everywhere. If these words are differing, these are different, and every time I speak something different. Okay, now the client is confused. Divya ne last time ye kaha tha, now this time she is saying this. What should I actually follow? So this creates distrust. Now the customer is not trusting me, so obviously I will not get orders. Second thing, visuals. Now if say my client is habitual of seeing my post, if you go to my Instagram profile or any Facebook or LinkedIn profile, you will see all the posts are white base, purple and orange is the color. Majorly text is in black. So anybody can look at my post and tell that okay, this post is from Divya. But let's say if I change my color to yellow once, will people notice? Not really. Maybe some people notice, maybe some not. But then branding goes off. Okay, so visual and text should be similar each time. So your customer, your audience is habitual of seeing your post every day and can recognize you easily. Now what happens? This generates trust over a period of time and then you start getting sales. Okay, sixth mistake is copying from your competitors. I've seen people, actually even I received this advice: follow your competitors, Divya. Whatever reel is going high in number, choose that reel, copy that content and make that reel, you will gain reach. Yes, of course I can copy the topic but not the whole content. See, if I am speaking on these 7 mistakes, okay, there are other videos also which might be there on these 7 mistakes. There might be some people who watch this video and then create a video on 7 mistakes new entrepreneurs make on online marketing. But are these 7 mistakes going to be the same? Maybe not. There are many mistakes which we people make, right? So I am highlighting some 7 mistakes. Some other person might highlight some other 7 mistakes which may be as per his or her experience. Secondly, whatever I am speaking in these 7 mistakes may also not be the same. Okay, my examples may be different, my case studies may be different. Okay, so don't copy your competitors, get inspired, create your own content. Seventh mistake is not tracking. This is not only in marketing but also in all the processes of your business. You have to track each and everything. Just yesterday I have given this consultation to one of my clients that you have to track each and everything. Now let's talk about only marketing, because this video is about that. So in marketing, how do you track leads, conversions? Use Google Analytics on your website. Okay, this is one. Google Analytics is a free plugin on your website if you have created a WordPress website. Install that, connect it with your Gmail, and then instantly your Google plugin starts working. It will start tracking your website. Second thing, whatever leads are coming to your WhatsApp or email, make sure that is converted into your Google Sheets automatically. Use automation and connect each source of your lead to single Google Sheet. Now you can watch out videos on automation, you will get it easily on YouTube. But use automation. When you get leads on the single Google Sheet, now you have whole set of data, okay, with email IDs, contact numbers, and you can easily track which ones are converted, which ones are in process. Now you know your numbers, what is your conversion ratio, what is your lead generation ratio. So all that comes handy in just one sheet. Use automation. So 2 things I have told in tracking: Google Analytics and Google Sheet. So these are free tools to use. make sure you are using it to its fullest extent. So these are the 7 mistakes. Make sure these mistakes are not happening in your business, and if these are happening, go ahead, correct them now. And do not forget to share your experience, your result. Post this in the comments below, and do subscribe to my channel and follow me. Thank you.